Hello bead friends, welcome back to Wendy's Crafting Friends. I'm Jody and I'm going to do another tutorial for you today. We're going to be using April's Curated Bead Box Sunshine and Lollipops to make a 2-strand bracelet, and I am using one of these, so I'm kind of cheating, We're going to use this toggle, and I haven't had great luck with the ones like this for some reason. Don't ask me why. I don't know if it's my my measuring or whatever, but we're going to give it a whirl. I think I used one a couple years ago and I'm like, nope, not doing that again. And so I had this one left and I'm going to use it today. So hopefully I can get my ducks in a row, or my beads in a row, I should say, and make this look really cute. So we're going to be using the Curated Bead Box Sunshine Lollipops, and I pulled together all the golds and peach and the coppery colors, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and this is what we have. So we have the 6mm bright orange Team and School glass bead, which is this. We have the apricot fluff designer glass bead mix, and we also have some of the bronze electroplated glass bead mix, I'm sorry. And then I have a chrysanthemum flower that I thought I would put on as like a little dangle. So we have him too. I have some jump rings, I have some head pins, I have some wire that we're going to use, and I also have my crimp beads and my wire guardians, so we can use all that as well. So the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of measure out my strands here, because I'm going to need 2 of them. Oh, I need my tools. I just rearranged some stuff and kind of cleaned up my mess that I've had in here. And there's a drawer in my desk that used to be full of those little plastic bags. And I finally took them all out and put them away somewhere else. And now I keep the things that are like I need all the time, you know, right there in front of me. So I'm getting used to that. I'm trying to get used to that. Being more organized is hard, you guys. It's hard work. All right, so we're just gonna cut off some beading wire here. See if I can do this. And I want to leave myself enough for some leeway, some give, but I also know that this is going to take about 2 inches of our length, so I won't need too much. So I'm going to cut this off here and go ahead and measure out another strand. And this should be pretty quick. I mean, I say it should be, but you know, sometimes I get sidetracked and sometimes I change my mind about things, and then next thing you know, I turned a 30-minute project into an hour. So we'll see what I can do about keeping in a timely fashion here. All right, let me grab a couple wire guardians, because we need 4. So let's get 4 of those little puppies out. Whoop. 4. I really will sit down and refill this one day. Maybe I'll do that tonight while I'm watching TV. I might do that tonight. So as of today, which you're not going to see this till later because Chris is going to be out of town for a while. So today is Wednesday and he's going to be out of town till Monday. So he might not even get any more videos. You might be seeing this on Tuesday. But as of today, which is the 10th, I only have 19 days or 17 days until I'll be in the Keys, and I'm super excited. I'm counting down. It's under 3 weeks now, you guys, and it's going to be an absolute blast, and I just can't wait. So the one thing we're going to do first is I want to put on this I want to put this on my strands on here first, because I really want to be able to keep track of how I'm doing this. So I'm going to put my little little guy here, this guy, my crimp tube on, and then my wire guardian. So reading some of the messages, which I need to respond to yet, but I want to just say on this video, the messages on my one video where I was talking about how I've been longing to kind of branch out and, excuse me, you know, try to make this a job for myself. And I know it's going to be, like I said, a slow process, but I feel like it's definitely doable sometime down the road. And you guys, everyone who answered about that, you all are so supportive and just so amazing. And yeah, I've been praying about it. So I think I just need to take some baby steps. And I am off for 2 days before I go on vacation. So I think one of those days is going to be writing down like a list of things that I would need to do, and, you know, and put them in order of like, you know, do this first to do this, and, you know, just kind of like have a plan, because right now I don't have a plan. I just have a desire. And I think it's really important to have a plan. And so I think that's one thing I want to really focus on one day, is just sit down and just start like, you know, kind of journaling about what I would need to do, what I feel like my strengths are, what I feel like I can improve on. I feel like my strengths are, you know, that I can put together, I have a good imagination is one thing. So I can definitely put together a lot of great colors, and even things that I didn't think would go together. And I thought about doing my own little, like, just a few, you know, a month, my own little like curated package. And I don't want it to get too out of hand, because I can't do anything with that. So, but I thought if I just tested the waters and started doing, you know, going and finding some stuff that I want to put together in like themed boxes, and doing like 5 to 10 of them, and just seeing how that goes, and seeing if that is maybe where my true strength is, you know, finding things like that. So like I said, it's stuff that I need to definitely contemplate, and things that I need to, that I think I should focus on. So I think that's where I'm going to go. All right, so now we've got our little toggle clasp here, and we have our wires on it. So we're going to go ahead and start stringing. And I have like no idea how I want to do this, but that's probably no surprise to you guys. You're probably already used to that. So we're just gonna cut some of these up, and we're gonna go for it. And this kind of reminds me of like I said, I think I said marigold. It just really does, and it's really pretty. And I know marigold is more of like a fall thing, but you know what? I wear a lot of neutrals too, and I think this would be really pretty. Plus it has all this peach in there, so that'll lighten it up. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of these little bronze Bcones. They're really cute. So let's start there. And then let's maybe go into maybe the larger bronze one. I'm beading by feeling, you guys. Just beading by feeling. And then I really like these little round, these rondelle, smooth rondelle clear beads. Those are really pretty. And let's maybe do another one of these bronze beads. And then let's do some of these really cute marigold colored beads. It does kind of remind me of the U of M yellow though, the maize, University of Michigan. Reminds me of that in a way. Nope, I'm not liking that. You know, I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Let me go grab some things because I really think I'm missing something. Hold on one second, operator. Okay, what I was missing were some bead caps and some of these little flat wavy spacers. So I got those now, and now I feel like maybe I can go on. So let's still do one of these clear ones here. But then let's put a couple of these little wavy spacers in between, back to back. Like so. Let me move some of these off to the side so it doesn't try to focus too much on that stuff. There we go. I really think that, okay, so my husband doesn't usually play video games, but he's been playing like a couple video games lately. And I think that with me spending more time in here, it's actually given him the freedom that he feels like he can play video games now, even though I've never said anything before. Like, I don't care if he plays video games, that's fine with me. But I think that he feels bad, like I'm not, like he's not paying attention to me or something or whatever. But yeah, so he's actually been able to play video games now, and it's kind of nice. Like he's in the living room doing his thing. Oh, this is only, okay, so this is only halfway drilled. Oh. Okay, so you know what? We're going to end up taking these little sparkly guys out. I didn't even see that they, oops. I'll have to grab him in a minute. I didn't even notice that they were only part of the way drilled. So we'll have to glue some eye pins into these and make those into some earrings. Don't worry, I'll pick up that other one later. So let's grab this peach one and do another bead cap here. And then let's go back to this bronze. And then let's do the same thing going down the other way. I think I like the way this pattern looks, so let's do that. I like that. All right. I think we're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, this is gonna be cute. This is gonna be really, really cute. I think I'm gonna like this a lot. All right, let's test our length. We still have a little ways to go, which is good. But you know what? I think that I have an opportunity here. So let me go ahead and pull this off. And I'm just gonna leave it right in line. See, this is what happens, guys. I'm not much of a planner. We're going to use up some of that space. Let's go ahead and put another one of these on here with some more spacers and just restring this, okay? Try to do this kind of quickly here for you guys since I had to start that over a little bit. But at least it goes on easy, and then they're bigger beads. They're not teeny weeny little beads, and you guys were like, are you kidding me? All that just for that one little bead. All right. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Yeah, because that'll eat up a good inch, inch and a half by doing that. Whoops. So my husband's been cooking like every night this week, and I'm telling you, it's a joy. And I had to tell him how much I appreciated that, because I love it when I can come home and just, you know, help with whatever needs to be done with dinner. I don't have to worry about making dinner. And I've been like slacking on using like my crock pot and stuff, but last weekend was kind of one of those rushed weekends anyway, where I had so much going on. I didn't really do any meal planning, and it just it was not beneficial to us this week at all. And I ended up spending more on groceries than what I normally spend, which is crazy. I mean, I already spent quite a bit of money on groceries, but all right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go one more bicone, and then we're going to go ahead and we can close this off. So let's do one more of these cute little bicones. And we're going to put it, I don't think, you know what, we're not going to put it directly on there because I think I'm going to want a jump ring just to have a little extra room to fit this through the opening. So let's go ahead and at least just finish this off. Plus that way too, I have something to hang my dangle on. I can hang it on a jump ring. Oh, I have some really amazing news to tell you. So my daughter has been graduating from college for quite a while now. She has her bachelor's degree in social work, and she had been talking about going to get a master's for a long time, and then you know, she had that accident a few years back, and that kind of set her back a little bit. And she told me when I went there, you know, for her birthday, that she applied for the master's program at Ferris State University. And I said, oh my gosh, really? She's like, yeah, Mom, don't get your hopes up because I might not get accepted into the program. And I'm like, well, I think you will, but okay, you know. So she sent me and her dad, she did a group text message last night to me and her dad and said, I got accepted. And so I am so over the moon. I have been, you know, just praying for her that she would find what she wants. And, you know, not that she's a lost person or anything, but I know that she tends to get, you know, she tends to lose focus on what she used to want to do, you know what I mean? And if she changed her mind on what she wanted to do, that would be fine, you know, but I know that she still wanted to do this. And unfortunately, I mean, she even told me too, she said, unfortunately, you know, a bachelor's is not enough if you want to go far in social work. And it's very true. So, and she does, I mean, she's still young. She wants to, this is her career. This is everything that she loves, everything she believes in. And she wants to, you know, make sure she's really, really going for it. So, all right. So anyway, she got accepted. So we're all very excited for her, very, very, very excited for her. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're gonna start this one off kind of the same way. We're gonna just do one of these little guys here, but instead of using another one of these, let's go right into this really pretty marigold color, and let's just start stringing on a few of these. And I think I want to string on like 3 of them, do a bead cap. And these bead caps are a little bit big, but they're kind of flat-ish, so they're gonna kind of look like just like spacers on here, which I think I like that. So we're just gonna do it this way. All right, and now we have these cube beads, and I do want to use all 3 of them. So I'm just trying to kind of manage where I want them to be, because I do want them to line up with this. So we know we need to do a couple more, like another bead or something. So maybe this is where I say we do, is that gonna be too big? Oh, well, you know what? Let's do the bicone instead, because I kind of want to do keep it something small here. So let's do the bicone. And then let's put on one of these, and I have 2 darker colors and 1 lighter color. So I'm going to do the lighter color in the middle. And let's put on, let's just do 2 of these spacers. It looks like I pulled the exact right amount of spacers out. And let's put this light one on. I need to order more of the wavy spacers. Okay, so, you know what? Oh yeah, that does work out. Okay, I just had to push my beads down. That looks good. Okay, so let's do our bicone here, and then we'll do our little marigold beads. So we have 3 of them. And then let's do our bead caps. And then our last 3. And let's see where we're at. It looks like we could probably still do 2 Bcones. Yeah. Let's do 2 Bcones. Okay, see how it's going to be just a little, just a hair longer. And that's going to be okay, I think. Unless maybe I can find another little spacer real quick. Let me do that. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I do another one of these yellow ones. And then, nope, I definitely need another small spacer just to be at this end here. So let me do that real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I actually brought all my spacers over here so I could just kind of mess around with it and see. But I found one little spacer hanging out there and I'm like, well, let's see if we can use him. Okay, so that's much closer, much closer. So that's gonna be barely noticeable that it's gonna be off by that much. And once you put it on your wrist, it's gonna be hard to notice that anyway. So I'm glad that I decided to do that. And you know what, it's okay that it's not gonna be exactly the same from here to here. This is gonna be mostly underneath your wrist. And if anything, you know what, sometimes those little differences like that, just add a little extra something, right? People think, oh, that's a cool idea that you did that. And you're like, yeah, I had to do that. I didn't have a choice. So, but yeah, I really think that that's gonna be just fine. All right, so let's put our crimp tube on and our wire guardian. There we go. And I really wish I would have gave myself more strand. I wish that I didn't have this happen to me like more than once in this past month. But you know what? It's fine. It happens to us all. We either have too much or too little. Goodness gracious, Jody, come on, you can do it. Get it in there. There you go. All right. So now I got that. Let's make some room to grab that little tail because I made it so tiny. And we're not going to put it through a bead. We're just going to go ahead and crimp it and cut it off. When I do that, I'm going to just slide that crimp up just a little bit. Here we go. And one more. There. All right, so we are almost done with this bracelet, you guys. We just have our cute little chrysanthemum to hang off of our jump ring that we use and our end to our clasp. So let's just double check our size. Oh, it's kind of a heavy duty bracelet, you guys. It's a chunky one. There's a lot of heft to this bracelet. All right, so here we have that. And I think it goes in like this, so it would want to be like that. Okay, I just had to do some testing there. All right, and now I have like this massive mess of jump rings here that I need to, you know what, I am not digging through that mess. I am gonna go to my trusty ones here that I can actually see. I have so many things that are just unorganized and messy. All right, so these are some good chunky size jump rings. So we're gonna use those and we're gonna put those right onto our clasp and our wire guardian. All right. You know what, I wasn't thinking, I can't put the chrysanthemum on this jump ring here because this has to go through this. You know what, we're just gonna hang her somewhere in here and she'll look cute. just a little delicate flower hanging off there. I just wanted to give this bracelet a little something extra, that's all. All right. I think we're good. I want to make sure this fits through my, make sure it fits through here real quick. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so now I think I want to put it on over the yellow. So let's just grab him and a nice little ball head pin. I'm going to use one that's one of my thicker ones, so let's use that. All right, oh, this is going to be darling. I am so excited about this. And we're going to do just a small wrap, a small wire wrap on this. All right. Let me just wrap this around a couple times here. All right, perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and straighten up my loop a little bit and clip off my little wire tail. And just make sure I don't have anything pokey sticking out, anything sharp, so it won't catch on skin or a shirt or something. All right, and now we need one more jump ring. Let me just grab another little jump ring. And let's go ahead and put it on in here. I think that'll look really cute. Just a little extra something hanging out. That's the fun thing about dangles, you guys. You can really just put them anywhere and it's like, that's perfect. It's like, it's so wonderful. Like a dangle just can go anywhere and it doesn't really matter where it goes. It looks perfect no matter what you do and it just looks great. All right, make sure I got that closed all the way because my pliers slipped a little bit. Okay, yes, I do. All right, let's try this on. Let me get my little mess out of the way here. And I end up using that entire bead mix, which is great because I really want, that was my goal, is to use that entire thing, all except for the ones that are only drilled halfway through, which I will have a plan for those, you guys. We're gonna revisit what to do with things that are half drilled. All right. After I chase down the one that I lost on the floor somewhere. Either that or my cats will find it. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on. Sorry, I always gotta hold it up to my chest to be able to like get jewelry on. So I'll show you in a second here. I just gotta get it on. I struggle so bad with this kind of stuff. Like I have no problem putting jewelry on somebody else, but when it comes to myself, I'm like all thumbs. Okay, I could have used a little bit longer because it's snug, so I might add a couple more jump rings on. But you know what? It's not that bad that it's snug like that for me. You know, I can wear it on my right hand and still do my mouse work because it's not going to twist. I'm not going to have these big ones down here below. So this is what it ended up looking like. So there's my cute little dangle. And here are the beads. And it looks really pretty. It's very sparkly, very fun. And there's my little clasp. So like I said, it is a little snug, so it wouldn't hurt me to maybe put a couple more little jump rings on here just to give myself a little more wiggle room. Or if I wanted to give it away to somebody and I would need to maybe extend it for them if they needed me to. So there are options there. Or you can take these off all the way and use a lobster clasp and do an extender chain even too. So there's a lot of things I could do differently with this, but hindsight 2020, right? So anyway, here we go. So this is my 2-strand bracelet using Sunshine Lollipops from Curated Bead Box. I think that they hit a home run with this bead box this month. Good job to you guys who picked this out. Very good curation. So if you want to get in on the fun with these curated bead boxes, then you just need to click on the link that I'll have in my show notes. Use the promo code Wendy35. If you use the code Wendy35 when you check out, then you're going to save 35% on your first bead box. And so that would actually bring your first bead box down to roughly around $13. And then after that, it's $20 a month, and that's including shipping, and it gets shipped directly to you. And then you can join in on the fun as well. Very affordable, lots of good value. There was a strand of gemstones in this one, so that is awesome. Plus I got a lot of great colors that I probably wouldn't get. Like I wouldn't have gotten so many of these little bronze guys, but you know what? I'm happy they're here. I like them. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Come back for another one. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty. I'm trying to stockpile up so that Chris has plenty to put out while I'm on vacation as well. So much love to you all, and have a good night. And you'll probably see me in the same outfit in another video, because I'm probably gonna do another one right now. Bye guys.